Hello world, this is Siraj. Welcome to this Mac Tags. In this video, we are going to discuss about the Zotero Reference Manager. Zotero Reference Manager is an open source software. You can use this software without paying a penny. In this tutorial, I'll be discussing how to add references into Zotero Reference Manager and how you can manage your different type of references in Zotero Reference Manager. More than that, I'll be discussing how to use Zotero in Microsoft Word application to generate bibliography or list of references. With that, adding new style like accounting forum Vancouver would be the bonus tip of this tutorial. So let's get started. First of all, we will discuss how to install this Zotero Reference Manager and its plugins. This Zotero Reference Manager is available for Mac, Windows and Linux machines. Here you can find the download button. You can click on this download button and here you can see Zotero 6 for Windows and Zotero connector. First we will install Zotero 6 for Windows. I'm going to click on this download button and it is downloaded and extracting. The installation process almost same in other platform. You can go and say next standard version. You can set the path where the tool is going to be installed and you can say next and complete it, and you can click on the finish button. Alright, next we will install Zotero connector. Here I'm using Microsoft Edge web browser, so we are going to install the extension for Microsoft Edge web browser. If you are using some of the other web browser, you can install the extension for the web browser. Here you can click on the install Edge connector. You can wait for a couple of seconds. You can click on the get button, checking. Yes, here you can click on the add extension and it is added to Microsoft Edge web browser. Here you can see the Zotero connector. That's great. I'm going to start these sessions with a brief tour on Zotero Reference Manager. This is a standard interface of Zotero Reference Manager. On the top left corner we have menu bar. Here we have file, edit, view, tools and help. Below that we can see the collection. Here we can create new collection and new library. Below that we have the My Library. Under My Library we have 4 sections. First one we have My Publication. Under My Publications you can store all of your publications, and here we have duplicate items. If we have any similar items, that will be shown under these duplicate items. Later on we can merge them all into one item. We can move item into collections. Any of the items which are not moved under any collections will be shown under unfiled items. Here we have trace. If we have deleted any items, that will be shown under this trace, and you can delete permanently or you can recover them later. Here we have text selector. You can see all the text relevant to your articles. On the right side we have item span. On the item span you can see all 4 items. I will be discussing this later. That's fine. Here we have some controls. First one we have new item. You can add new item, or we can add items by an identifier. Here we can add items by using ISBN number or DOI or PubMed ID. Here we have new standalone notes. We can keep a note about a particular item. Next one we have attachment. You can attach a link to a file, or we can keep a documents along with the source. Next one we have advanced search. We can search based on the title or the author's details. Fine. Next we have the search. We can search using the fields and text. There are 3 ways we can add references into Zotero Reference Manager. First, we can add reference manually, or you can use Zotero connector, or you can use an identifier. We will be discussing these 3 one by one. That's fine. Now let's see how to add an item. Here we have new item. You can click on this new item and you can see all the type of references. Here we have more, and you can see more type of references. These are in ascending order. I'm going to add a conference paper. Conference paper is located in this area as a frequent item. Here we will click on this conference paper. Once you click conference paper, you can see the items pane. Items pane having 4 tabs: info, notes, text and related articles. First we'll come to the info, and you can give this item manually. You can give the type of the item. Here you can change later also what items you are going to refer or what item you are going to store. And here we can give the title, abstract, date of the publication, preceding title, conference name, everything you can type here. Here I added all the items manually: the title, authors, publisher and ISBN and all the other details I added here. So this is the first way of adding reference into Zotero Reference Manager. Here I have the same paper. I'm going to add this item into Zotero Reference Manager using Zotero connector. Here I'm using Microsoft Edge web browser. If I'm using some of the other web browser, you can see the same tools on the web browser toolbar. Here you can see save to Zotero. Here we have the Zotero connector. You can just click on this and you can see here it is added into Zotero Reference Manager. It's pretty cool. Now we'll go back to Zotero Reference Manager and see whether this item is added or not. Yes, here you can see the item is added, exactly the similar item. Here we can see the PDF icon. Why it is, I have added this item from web browser. There we have the full text. There you can see the PDF file. You can see the full text here. Here we have arrow. You can click here the full text PDF file. And also you can see the link also. You can click on this link and that will be directed to the same page I have shown to you earlier. Now let's see the third way of adding article. Here we have a research article from the PubMed GOV. Here we have PubMed ID. I'm going to copy this ID. Right click and copy, and we'll come back to Zotero Reference Manager. Here I'm going to click on this second button, add item by identifier. I'm going to click here. Here you can click any of the identifier, ISBN, DOI or PubMed ID. Here I have PubMed ID. I'm going to right click and click on the paste, and you can hit the enter key. You can wait for a couple of seconds, and there you have the article, Accounting Information System in Healthcare, a review of the literature. So there you can see all of the details, the type of item, journal article, title of journal article, and the author's name. You can see all of them here. Here you can click and make the items ascending or descending. So you can make them in a nice order. So this is the right time to show the duplicate items. Here we have two articles, same articles. This one added manually, this one added using Zotero connector. I'm going to click on the duplicate items. We can see the same items here, but I want to keep the item which is having more details. Here we have PDF file. So let's keep this item and we'll remove this one. So it means we are going to merge these two items into one item. So I'm going to click on this item. So there you can see the date and time that you have added. So I'm going to keep this item and we'll click on the merge two items. So it is merged. And you can go back to my library. There you can see the PDF file. The another one has been deleted. Here we can come to trace, and there you can see the items that you have deleted. I'm going to right click. There you can see restore to library. If you want this item again, you can click here. Otherwise you can click delete permanently to delete this item from Zotero Reference Manager. Here we have a research paper in the research gate. You can add this item either using Zotero connector, which is available on the toolbar, or you can right click and you can find the command save to Zotero, and you can click any of the command. You can see we can select save to Zotero research gate, save to Zotero embedded data, save to Zotero web page with snapshot. You can give any of the item. So I'm going to give save to Zotero research gate. So it is from this command. And full text is not available in this. So we can get this paper, same paper PDF file we have here. So we can see the PDF icon in the Zotero connector, or you can right click, you can see the save to Zotero PDF file. So we're going to click here and it is imported there. So here we have another paper. I'm going to click here to add this item into Zotero Reference Manager. And here we have another paper from SSRN Cite, and I'm going to click save to Zotero, and full text available. You can wait a couple of seconds. There you have the PDF file, and this one already we added this one here. And here we have another paper. If you want to add this one, you can right click save to Zotero, and you can add this item save to Zotero DOI, or you can click on this button as well. Now we'll go back to Zotero Reference Manager and see all the items added here. Yes, we have this one, the items added from SSRN scholarly paper. an evaluation of library service. And there you have the full text. You can click here, you can see the full text. Another paper, comparative study on customer satisfaction of Islamic and conventional banking, and there you can see all three authors, and the other one that we have added using PubMed ID. The first thing you can see in the items pane is info. There you can see all the metadata about an item. Next you can see the notes. We can add a note about a particular research paper. I'm going to click on this add button, then we can type a note. So there you can see all of the notes that you're adding here will be saved as a child of this item. Next one, you can see the text. We can add text about a particular item. I'm going to add, and you can click again add, and you can add more items. Let's add one more tag, accounting. Already accounting tag is available in the Zotero reference manager. I will show you why we are seeing this. So we'll click here and we'll quickly add this one. That's fine. Now we'll click on this item. There you can see more text, 10 text you can see. Why you are seeing these tags? We have added this item using Zotero connector. When you're going to add items using Zotero connector, all of the relevant data as well as the notes and text will be imported to Zotero reference manager. That's great. And also you can see the same text in the text selector. Here we have accounting. When I'm going to click this tag, you can see all the same article relevant to this tag. And also you can right click on the text and you can assign a color, and you can set any of the color out of 9 color. You can set the color and the items will be in a same color, so that is relevant to this color. And also you can set some of the other different color using the same way that I have done here. You can right click and you can rename the tag. You can give a new name, or you can right click and you can delete this tag if you don't want. That's great. Now we'll move to the next step, related articles. You can click here and you can click the add button, then you can add the relevant or related articles. So here we have selected this accounting information system. I'm going to add this item as a relevant article. I'm going to click OK, and there you have relevant articles. That's great. Now you can see the relevant article is added. Now we'll untick this accounting and you can see all of the articles under my library. Here I'm going to select this item, and there you can see the relevant or related articles here in the items pane. When I click on this item, there you can see the relevant articles. When I'm going to click this accounting, there you can see the factors influencing the adoption. When I'm going to click this one, there you can reach the items that is relevant or related. That's pretty cool. You can create collections in Zotero reference manager, and you can manage your different kind of articles in a nice way of arrangement. There we have new collection button. You can click on the new collection button and you can give a name to your collection. I'm going to add internet banking. I will click OK, and there you can see the collections internet banking. I'm going to add one more collection. We'll click new collections. I'm going to see accounting information system. And we'll click OK. There we have two collections, AIS and internet banking. Now we'll come to my library. Here we have items. Now let's see how we can categorize all these items into collection. Here we have factors influencing the adoptions of internet banking. I'm going to just click and drag and bring them into internet banking. That's pretty cool. And we'll click again. This article also relevant to internet banking. We'll drag and drop here. And this one is relevant to AIS. We'll drag and drop here, AIS. And I'm going to click on this item also into internet banking. That's pretty cool. Now we'll click AIS. There you can see the item, relevant item that we have moved into AIS. There we have internet banking. Then we can see all the items under internet banking. Now I'm going to discuss one more thing. Unfile items. When I'm going to click on file items, you can see item or items which are not listed or grouped into any of the collections. Here we have AIS and internet banking. So only this item or article is not listed in any of the collections that we have created up to now. So we have covered all of these entities. Now I'm going to click on the My Library. There you can see all of the items in the My Library. There you can see the collections as well. There you can manage all of the reference in a nice way of presentation. Now let's move to the next part of the Zotero Reference Manager. We'll see how to add bibliography or references using Microsoft Word application. When you open Microsoft Word application, you can see this Zotero tab. If we don't see this Zotero tab, what we have to do, we have to come back to Zotero Reference Manager and you can click on the edit menu and you can come all the way down to preferences and you can see Zotero Preferences dialog box. In the Zotero Preference dialog box, you can click on the Cite, then you can see two tabs, Style and Word Processors. You can click on the Word Processors, there you can see Install Microsoft Word add-in. You can click on the button and that will be reinstalled. Then you can restart Microsoft Word application, then you can see Zotero tab in your Microsoft Word application. Now let's see how to add citation. You have to place your insertion pointer where you want to add citation. Then you can click on the add or edit citation. When you're going to add those citation first time, you can see Zotero document preference. The Zotero asks you, hey, select the style that you want to add. Here I'm going to select APS style 7th edition. Then you can click OK. That's great. Then you can see Zotero search bar to add the references. You can search the reference using the title or the author's name. Here I can remember this is relevant to healthcare, so I'm going to type HEA. So here I can see the reference that I want to add. So you can just click on this one, then I can see the citations. If you want to add more citations, we can search or we can keep that one only. Then we can hit the enter key. There you can see the citation here. Now we'll add one more citation. I'm going to place my insertion pointer here and we'll click add or edit citation. Then I'm going to type SHIRA. So there you can see here. So I'm going to add this item. And we'll hit the enter key. Now I'm going to place my insertion pointer here. We'll click add or edit citation. So this time I'm going to search using the title of the research paper. So there I can see the paper. I can click here and hit the enter key. So there you can see the citations. Now let's see how to add references or bibliographies. To add bibliography, you can come to the third command, add or edit bibliography in the Zotero tab, and you can wait for a couple of seconds. Then there you can see the references. That's fine. When you're going to delete any of the citations, automatically the bibliography will be updated. Here I'm going to delete this citation. Then you can click on the refresh button. Then you have to wait a couple of seconds. Then you can see the updated bibliography. If you made that accidentally, don't worry. You can just press Ctrl Z and there you have. And one more time, there you can see the citation also. If we click on the bibliography or any of the citations, we can see the link text. If we want to unlink the citations, you can click on this button, unlink citations. So Zotero will remove all fields codes and unlink from Zotero library. So all of the texts are connected with Zotero Reference Manager. If you click on these unlinked citations, then you can get the command removing field will prevent Zotero from updating citations, so you can update again. So once you click OK, you can see the standard text. So there is no link text. If you want to update this bibliography or references automatically, you can come to this document preferences. You can check in this automatically update citations. Then you can click OK. Then automatically the bibliography will be updated. Now let's see how to add a new style in Zotero Reference Manager. So we'll click on the edit menu. We'll come all the way down again to access preferences. Then you can see all of the style here. To add a new style, you can click get additional styles. There you can see all of the styles. If you hover your mouse over any styles, you can see the preview style here. So for example, if you want to add ACM computing survey, you can click on this style You can wait a couple of seconds, then that will be added here. Let's add one more style. We'll click on the get additional styles, and I'm going to add Vancouver style. So we'll come all the way down using the scroller. So there we have Vancouver style. So we click on this Vancouver. There you can see the item here. Yes, that's fine. We can click OK. Now I'm going to come back to my Word applications, and we click on the bibliography, and we click document preference. Later also you can change the styles. I'm going to select Vancouver, and we click OK. Then there we have the updated things. Hope you all have enjoyed this video. If you love this video, hit the thumbs up button. If you are new to this channel, click the subscribe button, and don't forget to click the ring bell. Then you will be notified to my brand new videos. Thank you very much, guys. We'll meet in the next video. Goodbye for now.